there's none at all. No,
Okay.
there's nothing.
Because he has
No.
that, he's got that show coming up in Japan where it's going to be Ozfest with Ozzy and friends. If he decided to call you up as a friend, you would go out and play Perry
Yeah,
Mason
I mean,
or
my main thing though. I mean, I've got such a great thing going now with Robbie too that I really want to, got to make this thing happen,
yeah. So
and
let's get back to that. Then Farmikos, um, is it going to be? I mean, is it difficult these days to get noticed because the record business is sort of in disarray? Everybody's talked about that. You can certainly put an album up on Spotify, but the trick is to get people to find it
yep, yeah.
on Spotify. It's nice that it's there, but if it's in the deep dark corner, it doesn't really matter. So what do you have to do to get a
Well,
band off the ground?
well, we've been lucky. I mean, well, we started putting those teasers out. Have you seen them on YouTube? The
Yes,
ones
I have.
and
Yeah.
that's really helped us. And I have a friend, Terry Mays, that's at Disney. He's in
Hmm.
the animation department at Disney, and he comes down and shoots us, and been throwing those up, and that really has helped spread the word. And then Eddie Trunk, I saw
Yeah.
him 2 years ago on Christmas at a Jakey Lee show, and then I started sending him songs, and he started playing them. And what we were doing is we were kind of releasing them like every couple of months. We'd pop a song out digitally,
Yeah, I
and
saw
then
that because if you go to iTunes, there's not one Farmikos album. There's like 45, and it's like, wait a minute, it's like a single, a single, a single.
yeah. So that's the way we were doing it, and it was growing and spreading. And it's just got to keep on. Luckily, people seem like they're really digging it, and they're telling people, and it's put it this way, it's real do it yourself, and it's real grassroots, and we're we have no big machine behind us, so it's been happening organically, and it's been really it's been spreading great for us.
Do you want to
And
get out and tour?
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. We're at that infant stage where it's got to get a little bit more popular, so we can go out and do it for real, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm working on these next ones. Maybe it's going to take me doing another record, and then would people, it gets a little bit more popular with it. But it's spreading, and we're trying to get it out there as much to people. If anybody hears it and they're digging on it, that's what they got to do, is just turn someone else that's into that type of music into it, play it for them, and tell them to go look at our, the teasers that we're doing. I'm going to do a bunch more on the next one, and just keep going the way we've been going. We've got some offers from some labels have contacted us.
Wow. Okay, good.
But I don't, I don't know really what they're going to do more than what we're doing now.
Well, yeah, and let me ask you this, or let me pose the question this way. I've had a chance to hear the album, and I dig it. I think it's great. But for folks that don't know you, maybe they were David Lee Roth fans, maybe they were Ozzy fans. They go, oh well, it's just a guitar guy. He's going to do some instrumental nonsense.
Yep.
What are people who don't know and who've listened to this interview? What can they expect? What is Farmikos?
Well, see, I'm a team player. I've always loved bands. I love. I'm old school with it still too. I love like that recording on the 2-inch machine. I love the natural aspects of it, and it's playing from the heart. I mean, everything that I could stand by everything on it, and I love having acoustic song on there, and I love having heavy songs on there. I just write and try and write the best riffs and songs I can, and then that's what I do. So I really I think people could. It's got great vocals on it. It's got great the grooves on it, the bass, the drums. Man, the guys that played on this they're all monsters too. So I think it's got something for everybody, really.
Yeah, it really does. And who was the drummer on this? Was it Tishy?
No, well, you know who Brooks Wackerman is? He plays in Bad Religion.
Oh yeah. Okay, and you also had
Ken
Trujillo.
Schalk.
Right.
Do you know Ken Schalk? He played on two. He played on Fragile, and he played on Am I One, which the drums on there are amazing. But he's in a band called Candelia, or they were around a few years ago. If they're from New York,
I remember them. I was sent sample music from them too for interview ops and stuff like that. Yep.
He's incredible. So it was him on that, and then Roberts did bass on like 7 of the songs. So, and I've got such a great chemistry with him. Just we play off each other really, really cool.
Yeah,
So
Trujillo is fantastic. So
yeah.
now the next album.